Hello everyone and welcome back to Niche, and we are here with our tribe on the pretty much the middle island. We've actually explored about half of it. Wow. It's a fairly large island, but we have explored half of it, it seems. And we are currently kind of working on their just trying to get ready to, we do want to try and go to the jungle island, which I think would be this way. But and there's a bunny staring us down right here. But we've been noticing a little bit more diversity in the tribe because some of the separation that has occurred between sort of almost the factions, if you will, within the tribe has started to dissipate as the generations go on and they've had to work together. So we actually have a perfect example down here with little Duke here, who has these spots. He has a lot of the more unusual traits. But he also has melanism because his mother has the melanism. So it's a perfect little example there. So we've kind of just been trying to spread out and still continue to prepare for this island. And we do know that we're going to need a lot of these spots going on to be able to survive, most likely. So we'll just go ahead and start a new day. And I'll actually close this. We had somebody mutate something. Lots of new babies. Lots of sickness. Oh, wow. Okay, so Miana mutated these spots, and it looks like she also mutated in gills randomly, which could be kind of cool, but I don't know that we really need the gills. So let's actually move Duke Nuvan out of the nest. A lot of this has been happening much more recently. So, we'll actually gather that. A lot of it's been happening more recently, so we're still getting a lot of this, a lot of the shift in the tribe mechanics, I mean. Here we go. And I'll actually bring Lenara up here to help. And we can come here. There's actually nothing to gather. And I think I might I kind of want to send somebody. Well, first of all, let's gather this. We are in a drought, it appears. I kind of want to send somebody this way. But there's actually nothing to gather at that bush, so... But it worked out. It worked okay. I'll actually put you here. And you can continue. We do have at least good collecting ability going on here. So that is always a plus. And, oh, here's a bunny. We'll go ahead and grab that. And it's kind of been interesting because the tribes have been starting to intermingle more, which is not something we saw previously. We saw a lot of separation and a lot of distrust between the tribes actually going on. And let's make sure we gather this. And I think we're okay there. And we know I may actually just have him hop over here and quickly kill this bunny, and then he can come back next time. And Von Kirku can move this way just for a minute. We'll gather these. We should leave someone back here to man this bush, pretty much. And we'll continue kind of exploring upwards. And Anasi can explore this way. And we did, oh wow, Anako is melanistic, wow. So I guess these guys both had the melanism trait. Wow, that's interesting. I was not expecting that. I didn't realize they both had that trait. Okay. And I think Anais will continue going this way. We'll have some of these guys keep going up this way, and we can get this bunny. Can't get away from us now. There we go, we'll keep moving. Oh, Kanuro, that's his last turn. Oh. A lot of the albinism line hasn't done so well. It looks like it's kind of gotten merged back in, although we did have potentially a developing love story over here with Totaro and Race Ray, who they're both a little bit older. They don't have the greatest genetics. They have a lot of the hemophilia, but, you know, I don't think that would stop them from perhaps deciding that they want to be mates. And I think she would perhaps... There we go. And we do have quite a bit of nesting material at this point, which is nice, because we can just go putting down nests like that. And we're going to actually need to, because... Anais has had her baby up here. So let's actually put down another nest, and then I'm going to actually have... Oh! No, Kirkir is actually going to pass away. Oh, no. Oh, wow. I didn't realize he was so old. Oh. Well, she'll need to find a new mate, probably. Let's come here and see if we could fish a little bit, and perhaps come up here and fish. That's always nice, to be able to have some fishing. And we'll gather that. These little streams are nice. Also, I don't think you can actually drown in the streams. I haven't ever experienced that yet, at least. I haven't ever had a creature start drowning in a stream. They're just not as deep as the ocean. Sorry if my voice is a little bit weird today. I've had a bit of a sore throat. I did quite a bit of talking yesterday, and I think it took its toll. So, oh, and there is another mole creature in there. We'll go ahead and start a new day. And I don't hear any growling. I always am listening to see if I hear any of the growls that would indicate a predator is near. But so far so good. We haven't had, well, we had some recently, but we managed to take them out. Oh, here is another berry bush. That's always good. Let's come up here and gather that and get rid of that grass. And I think we'll do this. Get rid of this grass. There's a bunny going this way. And it's, I think, gonna disappear, it looks like. So we'll move Miana out. Oh, it came over here. I'm just gonna go ahead, and it may try to come this way. I'm gonna move someone closer this way. And let's move Anako. Oh, and Anako has the stinky tail. Now that is an excellent trait to have. Although I have heard that it's kind of broken in this one. Oh, there's Bunny right there, but none of our creatures can actually get it. Alright, let's see. We probably will start exploring up around this area here. But we can get the bunny here. And we actually, will need a new mate. So she just had Rarella. I'm actually going to move her back to this nest. And there's Ismay. And I almost wonder, I'm trying to make logical matches, but at the same time I want to make good matches as well. Creatures that will have, that won't be super sick or anything. We will think about it. Because I do want her to have a new mate. I think that would be very helpful. And it'd be, she's still pretty young, so I think she would seek a new mate. Let's see, and let's gather, go this way, and we'll keep some of our creatures along the tide here, or along the edge of the tide pools, because we want them to be able, and I think she's still okay as far as breathing goes, we want them to be able to get some of those clam shells, because those are always nice. And we have quite the variety going on down here. I'm gonna move, and I want to see, yep, because that bunny will come closer. Oh, there's several bunnies. I'm gonna move him here, move her here. We'll breed them, and then I think we're gonna have Duke here go ahead and take out this bunny. And I'm actually gonna move Vankiro up this way, so that we can see the bunnies better. And we bred them, so I do want to get a new mate. I wonder about Kuvanvan. How's he? Ooh, he might actually be a good match for her. Yeah, he would. So I think we're actually going to bring him down and have them be mates. And because he probably did also meet her while exploring. And here is actually the path to at least what we hope is the jungle island. I think it can be a little bit randomized. Can we take out that bunny? Can someone get to that bunny? Yes, now. Let's gather these berries. And we'll bring him back for the next turn. And come up here. And I think that's most of what we can do. We'll make sure we keep gathering these berries. I'm actually going to bring Tanu this way. And he can't actually crack those. And oh, let's see about our baby down here. Now, ooh. So the albinism is not quite dead. And we actually, a pretty healthy child, has the blind eyes. These aren't the greatest paws, but at least they do provide collecting, and does have hemophilia, but the immunity was good. So I think Ray's Ray would probably come over here, and I think they would have another baby together. And there's actually a berry bush there, which is good to know. But other than that, I think that's about all we can do this turn. So let's go ahead and start a new day. I'm sure I'm gonna miss some things we could do because we have such a large tribe. We have 54 creatures. It's hard to keep track of them all. So let's move Rokir this way, and we'll move Anara up here, and we'll breed them. So I guess Von Kirku does have some of the melanism in his line, so he can have children with melanism. And let's shake this tree, and we'll gather that, and we'll gather these berries. And we'll actually come around here, and let's look at, ooh, so quite the interesting children that are appearing. We have a lot of that velvet paw, which I'm not so keen on. I'd rather have some other traits to help aid with the stealth. But, you know, you get what you can get. Sometimes that's how it is. Let's keep moving this way. We want to connect around the top of the stream, and we'll do some collecting here. Come up here, and then I'll have her collect these. And he can grab this and come up here and collect off here. And then Isis, let's see, she has the runner leg. I definitely want to preserve that. She does have big body, which I'm not so keen on, but we'll move her out. And I think, what do we have in our mutation menu presently? We have a lot of the dots going on because we want to mutate that in, and we do have normal eyesight. But I think a lot of the eyesight issues have been corrected, so I think I'm going to actually start putting, not normal body, lean body in here, because lean body provides speed, it provides stealth, and it provides scentless, so it gives a lot of good things. It has a lot of good abilities that come with it. And Anako, are you going to be able to come and help a little bit? Yes. Let's see. Can you handle gathering off this one? I think so. And I think we'll actually come up here and connect that. And we can come gather this grass. And we did breed them. Make sure we gather off of this. We'll come and get this seashell and this one, the clams. And we can gather away some of this grass and gather some of this, and then I do want to get this grass because it's the regrowing grass, and we have another creature up here who can help us with the grass. So, there's a lot of the regrowing grass up here. I think we want to leave someone there to deal with. Wow, there's lots of it. Okay. Let's make sure we get all that. So, the food situation is a lot better, and I think we'll make sure we grab this, and then I'm actually going to bring him over here so he can get to that clamshell soon, because he has cracking, I believe. And I think I want to do that, and then we'll bring her over here. I will breed them. I think we could actually have a nice, perhaps. She's blind. Oh, I didn't know she was blind. It makes sense, but wow. So our eyesight problems aren't quite corrected. That bunny stole a berry from us. That's not very nice. We're going to eat the bunny, though, so that kind of makes up for it. And I wonder if Anasi here and Tanu would be kind of looking at each other with interest as well, perhaps. Tanu is pretty sickly, but, So let's actually do some gathering, and then come here and we'll gather this, and we'll breed them, and make sure everybody over here, oh, we should gather off these. Do these just break? If you break them, they just break. Okay, so we're not going to do that again. Okay. It's always good to check, though. And now we know. So let's go this way. Lots of regrowing grass on this island. And I'm looking to see whose heads are moving. That's what I'm looking at right now. I think I'm actually going to start moving Lenara up here, and we found another berry bush. That's always nice. Alright, and I think I want to move Chimera. Chimera has bad immunity, but I think we'll start bringing her this way because she can help gather. Alright, we'll go ahead and start a new day, I think. And no growling. Oh, so much sickness, though. It's because we have a lot of creatures that have doubled up immunity. So, ooh my gosh. Okay, first of all, can any of you guys reach that bunny? No. Oh, that bunny took a berry, jerk. Okay, we'll gather some of these berries off. Gather these berries off with an Akko, at least some of them. And oh my goodness, who do we have here? I think he's so stunning because of his yellow eyes. Did he mutate those in? Or just do his parents? Oh, I guess his parents both have them. Wow. You guys, I like him. Oh, wow. He's really pretty. Let's put him on alpha. I like his yellow eyes. I guess a lot of their children have been getting the yellow eyes. And I kind of want to start breeding you because you have some good genetics. And did he get lean body? Oh, let's also make sure we collect off this bush. And did you get lean body? He has normal body. He does have normal body, which is good because we've been having a lot of the big body going on and we do want to stop that. Hey, bunny, that's not okay. That's our food. You don't get it. This is our island. We are top of the food chain here. Well, or higher up on it than you at least. Not quite the top. Oh, hey. Let's just get that bunny that crossed our path. And then, if we wait for this guy to turn around, we can grab him and eat him. There we go. And here's another nest. Ooh, that's always a good find. And we'll make sure we're gathering. I'm actually going to come down here so there's less darkness. The less darkness there is, the better, because the less chance for something to attack there is. And let's see. Ooh! So now here we have a child that doesn't have melanism or albinism and actually has some pretty interesting genes. Let's put mom over here and we'll breed them. And their son can start helping with the nest. And I think Tanu has kind of taken an interest in our berry collector over here, Anasi, and I think she is kind of taking an interest in him, and I think she would probably take him as her mate. And we'll move Colossi out and we'll repair this nest. Repair, not destroy. We'll have Kirku take out that, there. Can we actually reach that bunny? I don't know if we can. If we come this way, we can push it up that way, perhaps. Bunny's gonna come this way. Oop, and we can reach it. We're gonna get the bunny. There we go. Let's gather some of these berries. And let's breed it. Oh, it's Inara's last day. Aww. Aww, I'm gonna miss you, Inara. Aww. She did have a very interesting panda child, though. If we let me try to select. It's always hard with all the things that float around now. Terrible immunity, but very, very interesting. We did have some mutations going on, too. So let's see. We have spots and spots. Okay. And that's actually from the... Is that this turn? I don't... Oh, yeah, that was this turn. So we'll go ahead and breed them again. And then Ismay will start moving up this way. We'll collect some of these berries. And then let's come down here. And Anais, I think, will actually move over here to be able to collect from here because she's blind. Although we still will... Well, we'll need to keep someone here to keep an eye on that anyway, because we can always collect with, oh, well, and Anais is going to pass away as well. We can always collect with Rihanna here. Let's come this way. And I think I'm actually going to start sending Tarota this way, because I think Tarota might be possibly, well, they have the same immunity, but he might be a good mate for someone over here. We'll have to see. I'm going to start bringing him this way, though. And this, at this point, is more of an exploration colony than a breeding colony. Oh gosh, there's bunnies everywhere. Okay, oop, I guess that works. We'll gather off these. Go. And let's make sure we get all that gathered. Gather up here. Okay. And then let's deal with the tree. There we go. And I'm going to start moving these guys this way. We don't want to do a lot of breeding far away from the travel portals. because we want to be able to get everybody there within a decent amount of time. And if we have creatures over here that are having babies, it's going to take them forever to get over here. I think most of what's going on is okay. Let's actually shake this tree though. And I think we've done everything we can with most of our creatures, so let's go ahead. And I'm actually going to start, because I think maybe I'll have Isis meet him in the middle. Sort of, perhaps at this nest, because we're actually about to lose our mother here. And I think Von Kirku might move elsewhere in search of another mate. And first things first, you can get this clam. And let's see, let's collect this. And you can collect this. I'm actually going to move him down. And we'll move Kurtaku out. And oh my, we have purple eyes. Now, that's interesting. I don't know, do these guys? I guess they do have purple eyes, it's just hidden. Oh wow, so Miname is quite the unique looking creature. Wow. Ah, she's quite pretty. It's nice to have a little bit more diversity in this. It definitely is. So I'm actually going to move Anasi here. And we'll breed them. And then I'll have her make another nest. And we'll probably, once she passes away, we probably will destroy these nests to get back the material, because it's kind of just a temporary area. But I think these two did just kind of meet and fall in love and decide they wanted to have a bit of a family. Now, are we going to be able to catch some of those fish? Yes, we are, because I'm actually going to bring Nukuduke down here. He's quite cool. The panda pattern on the waterhead is actually kind of interesting. And then there's Nutaro, who is a very, very interesting creature. These guys have had some really interesting babies, I'll tell you. And let's see. So we lost our mother at this nest. I think Van Kirku would kind of migrate off this way, perhaps, in search of a new mate. And then Risiana, I think, would come up this way. And then we have Tarota. They're both still too young to breed, too. So let's move Isis. How are they the same age? They are the same age. That'll work perfectly then. And let's actually move her here. Hopefully that won't cause her to take any damage, but I don't think it should. I haven't normally seen creatures take damage due to that, due to drowning, at least in the rivers. So hopefully this will not be a first. And like I said, we're not going to probably have any breeding colonies unless they're up in this area, up in the unexplored up here, because we want to start moving everybody towards these tiles. And let's gather off of these. And we'll clear that away. And we can go get this bunny. There we go. And we'll gather this. And you can actually gather this. And I'm gonna... Okay, she's already pregnant, so we'll do that. Okay. And there is a new nest up here. But I think we're gonna move on from there. And let's go here. And here. And let's move Kuro out. And I think Miyana, what do we want to do with her? She can fish. So we might put her, well, we might venture out. I don't know if we have any. I think we're going to start sending some of our creatures that have the gills and the fishing tail, because most of our creatures have the fishing tail. And we might start sending them out into the ocean, because she can breathe underwater. So let's go here. Gather this. We'll make sure we gather that clam. And Duke here can gather this clam. And Von Kiro can actually gather this clam and this clam. And Anais is actually going to pass away here. And oh my, Von Tata, quite another very interesting creature. Oh, no, Von Tata is our father, excuse me. Ta-ta-ta. What a name. Oh my goodness. Ta-ta-ta is quite an interesting creature. They both are interesting, but let's actually move Rihanna I'm gonna actually have her repair this nest and then come over here and we'll breed them. And Coco, I think, will start moving up this way. I'm starting to look for more of the big nose and less of the cracker jaws. So, let's see. Oh, but we did have... Oh, let's try and get behind this thing and get it. And there we go. And I want to get this bunny. Food is pretty important. We have over 200 food, though. So we're doing all right on food, but we definitely want to have a lot of food for when we travel. And let's keep gathering. We'll explore up here. And I think this will be our last turn for today. But let's see. I want to see, there is fish here. So we'll head towards those fish. And I think this will be our last turn for today. So yeah, that's about all we can do. Let's kind of just... there. Alrighty, so I think that's about it for now, but I will see you guys next time, and until then, this is Jay, over and out.